What is going on, guys? Today I am going to be eating like Chris Bumstead, 5-time Mr. Olympia world champion. The only problem is that I'm about 140 pounds, and when he's in competition, he's about 260 pounds. It's gonna be really difficult for me to eat as much as he eats during his bulk period, but we're gonna go through all of his meals. Me, as a 140 pound distance runner, I'm gonna try to eat everything that Chris Bumstead eats in a day. So let's get it started. So Chris usually has 2 bagels for breakfast, a cup of coffee, which thank God he's having a cup of coffee because I need that right now. The hard part is 2 full scoops of his own protein. I don't have Chris's type of protein. 2 scoops of this. This is about 28 grams per scoop, so we'll just do 2 big scoops. So this is gonna be a rough start. I don't even really feel like I can eat this much for breakfast, but we're just gonna have to force ourselves to put it down.
He is horrible at eating breakfast. Like, he literally thinks of it as a chore, which is crazy to me because I love breakfast. This is gonna be horrible for him.
This is just so much protein, it's disgusting. Hopefully we can get at least, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 calories in. All right, this is the pre-flex before we eat.
But maybe it'll like expand your muscles when you have those carbs, you know? It'll fill them right up.
All right. Okay, we're buttering up the bagels.
The bagels are getting buttered.
All right, here we are. We've got the 2 bagels. Nearly slipped off the plate. And then we got our 50 grams of just pure protein. I'm gonna suck this down. This is vanilla flavored by Ritual. One thing I'll say about Chris Bumstead that I like, I'm injured, I can't run. And Chris Bumstead talks a lot about like the mental side of struggling with his sport. He's struggled a lot with bodybuilding and the pressure of being so good. I'm not as good as he is in my sport, but he definitely talks about how you have to focus on other things, keep perspectives in other ways, and just have fun. So for that, enjoy this. All right, we got 1 more bagel to go, and then I still have to drink this entire protein shake. And I still need to have my coffee. I finish eating this stuff, and then after I'm done eating it, I'm gonna chill out for a bit, then get on the bike, and then we're gonna get ready for our second meal of the day. All right, on to the old protein shake. See how we go. Whew. All right, last little sip. All right, got the protein down, we got the bagels down. Step 1 of the day, I'm gonna drink my coffee peacefully now. Stomach is already kind of feeling like it's bulging out a little bit. I'll catch you guys right when I'm getting on the bike, so we'll see you in a little bit. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I feel really armed up and just ready for this bike. As you guys know, I've got an injured Achilles on the left side, but I'm doing all I can rehab-wise. It's actually coming along nicely. I'm gonna hop on the bike right now, do 45 to an hour, get off, and then have meal number 2. All right, we just finished 1 hour on the bike. Got nice and sweaty. And now I'm gonna shower up, get ready for lunch 1. All right, Allie is making my next meal right now. Ground turkey with rice and olive oil.
I cooked a little rice last night, but just not nearly enough is the problem.
So I didn't feel bad at all on that bike. I actually felt like I had a plethora. Felt like I had a plethora of energy. I am not hungry at all for this next meal, but I have to put it down. It's what Chris has to do. Meal number 2, we got 185 grams of ground turkey and 300 grams of white rice. And then we got olive oil here. That's all I'm allowed to use as my seasoning. There we go. This is gonna be tough. I'm not hungry at all right now. It might take me like an hour to eat this. I'm gonna do the focus on the 10-minute rule. Focus hard for 10 hard minutes of eating and then just see what happens.
All right.
I just downed that in 7 minutes and 40 seconds. So I set my watch and I was just gonna try as hard as I could to eat for 10 minutes straight and focus on nothing else, and it helped. So I'm gonna go to the chiropractor / PT right now, and then after that, we are going to have our third meal. Sorry for the whining, it is this little dog right here. He just wants my food. Driving Allie to the gym, and then I'm going to the PT / chiro. We will see you after the PT. I have to go to the grocery store and get our next item for second lunch. Just went to the store, grabbed a nice little steak, grabbed a sweet potato. We're gonna make this up, cook this up in a little bit. I gotta do some stretching stuff, and I gotta let my dog out, throw the Frisbee to my dog for a little bit. But then after that, we are going to eat this steak and sweet potato as our third meal of the day. I'm honestly pretty hungry for this meal, so I'm looking forward to it, people.
Ideally, the salt would sit on here for an hour because the salt brine is really an essential step of the steak preparation. But we don't have time for that because we've got meals to get in here, folks.
I have been looking forward to this steak meal for a while. Steak is my favorite food in the world. I'm a little bit behind on my meals, so I gotta put down this steak. This is only meal 3 of 5 of the day. Oh, it looks great. Let's get a bite test here.
Nice.
You know what, after this, we're gonna do some all-out push-ups to really get into the weightlifting routine.
Georgie's favorite food is also steak.
All right, people, I've eaten enough of this steak for it to count because it's like 13 ounces. I only needed to eat 7, follow the Chris Bumstead diet of the day. But, you know, I might just eat a little bit more of this steak now to bank some calories, to bank some protein for later. Yeah, I feel like gains through my arms like crazy too.
Tell them the truth about why you're gonna eat a little more steak.
I just love steak, people. It's so good. Comment down below if you love steak as well. Meal number 3 in the gutter. I'm gonna let my dog lick this. Steak is dense, and that might have been the biggest mistake I've ever made, but I'm gonna have to drop down and maybe do an all-out set of push-ups in 5 minutes now. I keep yawning. I think I'm really tired. I think that like all that meat and whatever just makes me tired. So I'm gonna do an all-out set of push-ups to try to wake myself up and channel some bodybuilder vibes. And then I'm gonna hop on the bike, do my double on the bike, get off, and then have my meal at number 4. Let's get this all-out push-up set going.
Alrighty then.
At 45. Not too bad. Oh, all right.
Let's get it. Oh yeah, the back view. Alrighty. Flex those glutes as well, would you? Hit us with a flex here. Oh, that's the one. Oh, wow.
If Chris Bumstead is looking for a replacement at the next Olympia, I think I could do it.
I think you're ready. Put him in.
I'm just gonna stay on here for a while and burn some calories in a slow way. My knee's kind of sore on here, but we're just burning up the calories, getting ready for our next big meal, which is gonna be pasta with red sauce and ground turkey and ground beef. Whew. Meal number 4. I'm not looking forward to this one. I feel tired. I'm looking right now at the stats, and this meal, so it's 180 grams of brown pasta, 200 grams of ground turkey, and then 250 milliliters of marinated tomato sauce. Looks delicious, but I'm not too hungry right now for this. Hopefully I can get this down. I'm gonna focus up, do the 10-minute thing again, and then just try to get it down. All right, people. Put that down in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. The way I'm feeling right now is just heavy, but we still have one more meal to go. Currently 6 p.m. I think in 2 or 3 hours from now, we're gonna have our last meal of the day. Also, I do wanna mention that Chris Bumstead said the day of eating that we are following from Chris is from a video that we're gonna leave a link in the description for. He did mention that in that specific day, the day that we are following, I specifically wanted to do a higher carb day because I'm a runner, and even though I'm not running, we do cardio, so carbs is always good for us. So this is a more high carb day for Chris, not super typical for him. All right, guys, we are finally here with meal number 5. It's very simple. 270 grams of white rice and 290 grams of ground turkey. We're also gonna have just a little bit of olive oil in here as well that we already put in. Also, Chris likes to eat a peanut butter protein bar as well with this meal. But because I ate 13 ounces of steak earlier instead of 7 ounces, we're not gonna do that because I've already had enough protein for the day. So looking forward to be done with this challenge, honestly. So just gotta pound this one last meal and then we are officially done and we'll have our final remarks on the challenge. Oh my gosh, people. We have officially completed the challenge. Right up here is the total calorie count on the day. Oh, I feel exhausted. My stomach is just bloated out to here. I got a lot of respect for guys like Chris Bumstead and anyone who's a bodybuilder. I usually say that running is a hard sport, but we don't really have to deal with eating a lot of food the way that these guys have to. Overall, I really enjoyed doing this challenge for the just challenge aspect of it. I would not want to keep doing this though. It's not fun eating just rice and ground turkey all day. Challenge complete. What should I do for my next challenge? Comment down below and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, so this is the final look, people. Oh, it's horrible.
That looks so painful. Ouch.
I'm trying to take a poop right now.